Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming,
Hey guys, John here.
and welcome back to the F1 2017 Online Championship. Today, Russia.
Yeah, I think
This,
it's gonna be better.
I'm glad somebody thinks that, because I certainly don't. Um, I think this is going to be a bit challenging for me. Russia is not one of my better tracks. So we'll see what happens, but just as a recap of last episode, again, watch it, first of all. Watch it.
Mhm.
But as you can tell by the point standings, I have taken the points lead. John moved up to fourth, so we both had decent finishes. The only person that finished ahead of us was Hamilton. And he had a big points deficit coming in, so we all gained points there.
We
John,
also learned that we are twin brothers.
yes, we were on the podium together, and we realized John had changed his character beard to be exactly identical with mine. So
Oh God.
hopefully there'll be many more twin brother gatherings on the podium to come.
Right,
But without further ado, Russia.
let's do this. Alrighty, coming to the line here to start my qualifying lap. Aaron is a bit behind me on the track.
Indeed.
I came
Indeed.
to the conclusion that I was totally dumb, and this is not the track I was thinking about with the trees that lag. So, ignore everything I said at the start of the episode. Oh God.
Yeah,
You know what
that was.
I was thinking of is that we did that other race right after we practiced Russia,
Hmm.
and that was the one that had the trees.
Yes.
But still, this is the track I was thinking of. I was just remembering the wrong backdrop.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single tree anywhere near this track, actually.
There's a few. There's a few. You can see them off in the distance, but
Right.
they're not the laggy kind. I think
So,
I was actually Italy. Now that I think about it.
yes, it was. But to start my lap, this is an interesting track. There's one corner that I'll point out here in a minute that I am terrified of. So we got kind of this giant horseshoe carousel here, and then immediately coming right out of that is a braking zone, which is
Mm-hmm.
very scary if you're not right on your line. So
Agreed.
got some back markers taking the pole for the only time in their lives.
Freaking Grosjean. And there's me with a lap that was pretty decent.
Well, we gotta wait to see if any
Yeah,
of the front runners are out there or not.
yeah. I'm gonna run another one anyway, but yeah.
Because right now you're beating Grosjean, aren't you? And
Yes,
that's not saying much.
that is not saying much.
But I will be seeing where my lap time is right here. See where I compare to Jonathan. I'm second, tenth and a half behind.
Hmm. Interesting. Scrub some time there, dang it.
So let's
I was
try
having
to.
a better lap, but I freaking got on the rumble strips too hard.
Well, I'm in the grass, so there goes my lap. But we still have not seen any of the other front runners on the board yet, so it's a little
Yeah.
concerning. Usually, at least one of them is out there by now.
I think I'm gonna take it one more just to see if I can make up for what I did wrong.
I will do the same, most likely.
Oh, got a warning for exceeding track limits there. Sorry about that.
Wow, I've never heard you apologize for exceeding track limits before.
Well, in qualifying, you don't want to do that.
So hard to see where the DRS signs are here.
Yeah, I had to keep paying attention to the corner, bottom corner, when it starts loading the bar. Especially that one spot where the sun is on the track. It's hard to see anything.
Right. Hopefully that'll be better for the race.
Yeah.
Alright, well the fact that I'm almost beating my previous lap time even though I was in the grass leads me to believe I can improve my lap time.
Yeah.
So I will definitely do one more, try to nail the DRS zone. Which I did, and let's not get in the grass in this first corner, and I think we'll be good. Alright. Let's try to nail the rest of this track, and I think I can improve my time. So Perez is in third. He's usually top 7-ish.
Sorry to interrupt you. I had a really good lap going and I blew it. So I guess that's going to be that from me. See if you can beat me and what the rest of these guys are going to do to us.
This is definitely a much better lap right now. Much better lap. Nail the DRS zone. Did lose a little time off that last corner. This is also a particularly scary corner right here. Kind of a blind braking zone.
Yeah, for me, it's that switchback right there. I went wide and on those rumble strips and into that sticky grass there twice, and that's what killed the last 2 laps for me. Like, I nailed the first part, but then the switchback I went wide on. I was like, dang it. But otherwise, I don't feel too bad. Like, I feel like this track I have less trouble with than Bahrain, so I'm hoping that. Of course,
Well,
lately my issues have been more about the freaking AI. What'd you get?
I got the pole.
God dang it. By a lot, too. And
Let's
we
see.
keep it.
We
Jeez.
will? Seriously?
I think so.
You're gonna see it before I will. We do.
That's wild. I did
Wow.
not expect to be that fast out of the box, but okay.
No, wow. I don't have many words for that.
I think we're actually dead even speed-wise because if I hadn't run off at that same spot twice in a row, I was tracking about 2/10 quicker on my lap both times when I did that.
Yeah.
So I think we're like dead even.
So this is going to be a very interesting start. John will have the advantage going into that first turn, I believe.
You know, that's a funny thing, isn't it? In NASCAR, when you have the pole, that means you have the advantage in line. In F1, when you have the pole, you get fricked over.
It just seems like most tracks have the first turn going right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's crazy. I guess not everyone, though.
Right. I don't remember.
Arge, it's
Right.
a left at the start.
Alright, but let's move on.
Anyway.
Get ourselves prepared for the race here.
You know,
with setups and such.
I'm guessing we use the same setup, right? The
4th out of 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we are dead even, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then fuel. I think what we do is 17.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Here goes everything, I guess.
Let me see. No rain in the forecast, so that'll be good.
Awesome.
And it does look like a first turn to right-hander, so you'll have the advantage, assuming we don't get mauled on the start.
We are going to get mauled on the start, absolutely. Oh, they're shooting up the middle already. Vettel, you...
He just ran me off the track.
Yeah.
And I got a warning for it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm 3 wide.
Freaking get off me, Vettel. Okay. I am clear to the lead.
Alright, I'm fourth, but I'm still with Bottas here. Alright, got around Bottas.
Oh boy, that start was scary as frick, dude.
Mm-hmm. But it was a clean start, which is more than we can say about the majority of our starts in this game.
I basically held my car down along pit road wall so that they couldn't get inside of me, but Vettel shot that gap and then just stayed there. It was
Yep.
crazy.
He
He ran
rammed.
you off the track and then he started wheel banging upside me. I was like, frick,
Mhm.
dude, get out of here. Okay. I have no confidence in building a lead here, but I want to lead lap one. I know it means nothing, but it means something to me because I don't think I've I've led except for maybe during a pit. No, I didn't even do that because I've been pitting earlier usually. So yeah, this may be the first time I'm leading in this freaking game.
We get those 5 bonus points.
Man, that doesn't even exist in NASCAR anymore.
I know, John.
Rip leading lap. No, I'm just saying it's sad. Used to be such an important thing for people. Like, oh, I led a lap.
Well, I got around Hamilton a little dirty, but I got around him.
We're already approaching the pit window, apparently.
But he is going to get a huge run on me here. But I'll outbreak him as usual.
I'm going to keep running rich for these first couple laps because when there's not DRS, this gives me more chance to pull away.
Mm-hmm. And plus we have a ton of fuel.
We do. Maybe not enough to run rich to the end, but at the very least I'm going to take advantage of it now.
But you might have the call on pit strategy here.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
For the first time.
So I totally screw up. Which is possible.
We've proved last time. Just so you know, we are recording this right after the last race of Bahrain. So
we are.
That is fresh in our minds. Also, Hamilton is right on my bumper still.
And I did get a warning for cutting the corner. I saw it was happening and it was just too late to correct. I dove in too deep.
Whoa, that power move on the outside. Yes.
Nice. Well done.
That doesn't happen very often in slow 90-degree corners. It was crazy. We were side by side, and it was like a back and forth corner. We were side by side through both of them, and I just powered along the outside. Just watching that from a distance is terrifying.
I was blocking, wasn't I?
I thought you were completely... I thought he was spinning you out is what I thought. You were just driving so erratically.
I saw him coming, man. I was like, not right now, buddy.
That was terrifying to watch. That was absolutely terrifying. But Hamilton is still right on my bumper, and the fact that I'm running rich and not pulling away is very concerning.
Yeah. Kind of feel like we might have to go standard for a couple laps here too soon.
Yeah, we are burning quite quickly. Yeah. But here comes Mr. DRS boy. What I will try to get.
Oh God, I messed all of that up. God, you mess up one part of it and you're just along.
I'm in the grass.
Yup. I almost did that.
But somehow he did not take advantage. And I really didn't lose much time to you guys either. In fact, I might have gained some time on you guys.
Pit window has opened, so I guess I'll be pitting next time. Bye.
Alright, then I will wait another lap.
Ooh, he's on my bumper.
That is terrifying to watch from a distance.
Mm-hmm. It's terrifying to experience from up close, too.
I'm sure.
Just seeing that arrow get bigger, 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 that he's there. Oh, God. So I knew I wouldn't build a lead. We just have to hope that maybe they have some issues on pit road, and we don't.
Indeed.
Because realistically, that's the only chance we're going to have of gaining a ton of time on them, because they're just so freaking fast, man. Okay, that was smoother.
I feel like I'm close enough to Vettel to get DRS, but guess not.
He sure as heck got it.
So is Hamilton.
Alright, head to pit road. Remember, this pit road's real tricky.
Indeed.
Because if you swing out a little bit too wide, they'll be like, cut the track, penalty. And it's like, I'm just trying to get on the pit road, frickers.
I want to see if I can catch Vettel here before I pit. Because I gained a ton of time that last lap.
I guess I should be happy about it. I was the only car on pit road, which meant I didn't get boxed in.
I've noticed that usually is the case if you pit right when they ask you to.
I will have a lot of traffic to deal with.
It's a pretty slow pit road, so you might just be behind the field.
I got out ahead of one guy. Verlaine.
Shocking.
Yeah, back to Rich after you exit the pits for sure. Take advantage of it.
Oh, I'm just trying so hard to catch up to Vettel.
That's not easy, man. That Ferrari is bad fast.
And Hamilton is still right on my bumper, but we all have DRS, I think. Well, Vettel doesn't, obviously, but...
I feel like Vettel has permanent DRS.
Well, there's an exceeding track limits. That's the word I was looking for. But here I am, Mr. Vettel. I might not pass you, but we're going to be right next to each other going on the pit road.
Ericsson, what are you doing? Okay.
Alright, looks like pretty much all of us are coming in this time. Yeah, me, Vettel, and Hamilton are nose to tail on pit road right now. Which is going to be terrifying.
Yeah, that is pretty terrifying.
Vettel had a slow stop and he got held up.
Yes, do that. Please do more.
Both me and Hamilton boxed Vettel in.
Beautiful.
And you're definitely gonna come out in front of me. And I'm the leader of the people who we were with. Okay. It said I was getting DRS off of pit road, and I'm like, I don't think so.
That would be interesting.
Alrighty.
Well, this is interesting.
Well, assuming we don't have any major issues, we are in a proverbial 1-2 position right now.
Yeah, but bear in mind, as this run goes on, those guys are going to get faster. They always do.
Yeah. So we definitely need to take advantage. But I have a decent gap to Hamilton now, which is good. So I think we're going to be in a good spot, assuming we don't get held up by any lap traffic. Well, not lap traffic, but essentially lap traffic.
Right.
As close as we're going to get in this game.
Good lord, that mail truck is noisy.
It's a mail truck? Jeez.
Or, not mail, it's UPS. Good grief, man, that's loud.
I didn't know my mailman mobile was loud. But I'm not delivering a letter to Dover, so I guess... Don't worry, nobody's going to understand that reference, so...
I was gonna say obscure references. Yay! All right, got some people hitting pit road. Stroll did not. Hello, Stroll. He's just out for a stroll.
Yep. We have passed almost every. Well, we have passed all the people who matter.
Yes, we have.
Bottas came out right with Hamilton.
Careful of Stroll. He's slow
Yeah,
as frick.
you slowed him down a ton.
Magnussen is leading for the first and only time in his career.
Alright, that was a clean pass right there, and hopefully he'll hold up Hamilton and Bottas.
Hopefully.
That's the dream. Also, hello, game freezing.
I haven't had any of that this race. Last race I had it like 2 or 3 times.
Yes. Again, it's during the pit cycle that this
Yeah.
is happening, so.
I guess it just depends. I think it depends on where we are on the track when it happens too. Proximity or something. I don't know.
Well, you gained through that whole interaction with Stroll, definitely. So, but he is holding up Hamilton bad right now.
That's good.
But he just got around him, so not as much as I would have liked, but we did hold him up a little bit.
Whew.
But this is what we've always wanted, a race between me and John for the win.
Yeah, we have yet to experience that in this game because I have been struggling to get my hands around the handling in this game. I feel it's just something's a little bit different than 2016. That I feel like Aaron had an immediate advantage on me.
Well, you remember the first time we played this game, right? How mad I was?
Yeah,
And then after that, I did a ton of practicing.
yeah, and
So-
I admittedly didn't until recently, so there's that. But also, it's tracks too. Like, I like Russia. You were kind of iffy about Russia, but like Bahrain, I did not like at all, and it showed.
Neither did I, honestly, but I still somehow finished second. The next track is Spain, and the last time I played Spain, I rage quit. So, that's not gonna be fun for me either, honestly. And then, after that, is our least favorite track of all time.
Monaco.
Which is going to be a disaster, so we desperately need to build a huge point lead before that.
Build a lead at all would be nice. Are you in Durs range?
I didn't get Durs that time, but we'll see where I am on the straightaway.
'Cause it looks like you're gaining on me.
It's gonna be close. Where are you going?
Forgetting where I was on the track for a second.
I thought you were gonna go down pit road accidentally.
I know. I saw Magnussen down there, and it just kind of like my brain was just like, okay, that's the line. I was like,
Alright,
no, wait.
fastest lap, but I did not get Durs.
Okay, so I have at least another half a lap before I have to worry about you zooming up on me. I need to just be a little smoother here.
We will try to communicate if we get in passing situations.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we don't want to frick both of us over with my over-aggressiveness, which is bound to happen because I'm probably going to catch John in the worst possible place.
We said it in the first episode. We obviously are competitive and we wanna race each other hard and win and all that nonsense. But the idea of being teammates was that we want to work together as a team.
But now we're in the position of, as long as we don't wreck, we're going to be ahead of Hamilton. So
Right,
now it's beat the crap out of each other kind of position without wrecking.
Without spinning. It is so easy to do in this game, I've learned. I feel like I didn't spin nearly as much in the previous year game, but
Alright, again, didn't get DRS that time.
I was a little faster that lap.
And I also hit the wall.
And I just fricked everything right there.
But I didn't gain a ton of time, so.
And there's a 3-second time penalty for cutting corners. I don't know anymore. Whatever. I thought I'd only done it once before that, but apparently did it twice. So yay! Enjoy your winner.
Well, I won't enjoy it, but...
I mean, you're gonna pass me anyway because you've been gaining on me, but...
And I did get DRS that time, by the way.
Yeah. I just was hoping to be able to race for the win, but I'm not going to be able to now, so...
Well, just race it out, and hopefully you can still finish second.
Pretty sure... I don't know.
Because
Fuel.
we got a pretty decent gap to Hamilton right now.
Realistically, I should be smart. I can't win anyway, so I'll go to standard fuel mix to save a little fuel.
You have 5 laps of fuel, and there's 4 remaining.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not much point to it. Risking it.
But if you can, I think you can stay 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton if you just race it out to the end here.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm coming up on you here. Not quite there yet, but I will be close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until I get DRS and hopefully pass you on that straightaway.
Just tell me what side of the straightaway to stay on, and I'll stay there.
Stay on the right.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Alright, that's communication at its finest.
I'll go back to Rich now, because there's only 3 laps left. And I will ride behind you, and hopefully stay 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton. I am currently 4.5 seconds ahead of Hamilton.
Alright, so you're in good shape as long as you keep it up to finish second.
Yeah.
Which, considering your situation, is a very good thing.
Yeah. I just really wanted to win.
Well, it would have been...
It would have been impossible, I know. You were faster than me.
It would have been close. You wouldn't have pulled over for me on the straightaway, that's for darn sure.
Well, actually, yes, either way I was going to, because as we stated, we don't want to wreck, and if you throw blocks in this game, you're very likely going to wreck both people involved, so... God, I keep cutting that corner. I'm going to get another penalty.
Let's not. Preferably.
The car behind has a time penalty. Don't fight him for track position.
Jeff, don't rub it in. He's just informing me that you have a time penalty.
We've only got 2
2 laps for me. Alright, cool. Good thing is I'm getting DRS off you, and of course Hamilton's not getting DRS, so that means should maintain a pretty good chunk of a lead on him. I've actually closed back in on you with that. Not that it matters. I'm not going to try to pass, so don't worry.
You might be more dangerous attempting to stay behind me.
Oh god, not if I go wide and into the sticky grass.
Alright, be careful, John. You need to stay 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton.
Yeah.
And not get another corner cutting penalty.
Yeah. During that stretch where I caught you, I had a purple segment, though. I was like, ooh, might get best lap, and then I just totally ran off the track after that.
Do I have the best lap right now? I can't remember.
No, I actually think Hamilton does. Pretty sure he got it right before the pit stops when they were on
Mm.
ultras. Because I think you took it from me, and then he took it from you right before the pit stops. I think. I don't know. I might be remembering that wrong. We will find out later.
This is your final lap.
All right, white flag is out. Sponsored by time penalties.
Yep. I have a 5-second lead over him, so we're good.
Hmm. But at least this will be our, assuming we don't do anything stupid, our first Red Bull 1-2.
Yeah, had a 2-3 last week.
There is a caution behind us.
Oh yeah. Somebody in the top 5 had a problem. It wasn't Hamilton, but somebody right behind him.
Which could be good for us points-wise.
If it's one of the Ferrari boys, yes.
Or even Bottas.
Or Bottas, yeah. I keep forgetting about him.
I know. But Hamilton, with this third place finish, is going to be back in the running as well. So we got to keep an eye on him now.
Yeah, but luckily the deficit that he was at coming into these past two is, at the very least, he should still be behind us. So that's cool. Well, of course he is, because we're...
Oh, there's another caution. There's a caution in front of us.
Oh, Lord, be careful.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a guy in the
guy
middle of the
on
track. Right there on the right.
Palmer, right? I think it was.
Or Worlian, one of those two, I think.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Coming off of turn whatever this is, coming to the checkered flag, that is most likely a Red Bull 1-2.
Indeed.
Which, considering the predicament John was in, is a good finish.
Yep. Twin brother 1-2.
Yeah! Ooh! Fist pumps!
Part of me feels like I should change that, but it's funny.
There go me! Frick you, Lewis Hamilton. Get champagned.
It's the same podium 2 weeks in a row, just in a different order.
Yep. Alright, moving on. Alright. Let's
alright.
first take... Yep, you did finish second.
Yep.
So,
And you did have the fastest lap.
alright.
Good for you.
By a decent margin, too.
Let's look at the race director.
Indeed.
Lots of exceeding track limits.
Yeah, you had 1, 2, 3, 4 track limits plus the penalty.
Yep.
Um,
Palmer had
I,
a mechanical failure.
I had my collision with Vettel on the start, but otherwise, and he got
And
one
you-
for me.
You
So,
cut a corner.
oh yeah, right there, in between you, all of your corner cuts.
All of them.
Oh, I just dropped my controller.
I guess somehow I forgot that I did one of those, and that's why that happened. But it's my own fault. I brought it on myself. And either way, Aaron was faster than me by a
Yes.
little bit.
So, all right, let's take a look at the standings now.
Indeed.
And you have moved up into third,
I have, yeah.
and you
3
are
points.
6 points behind Vettel for second. But
You
I
have
did
a-
gain points overall.
I was gonna say you have a nice lead.
Yes, and hopefully I can gain on that next race before Monaco.
Hamilton did not move up, but did cut down the points on all the other guys quite a bit.
Yes, we're all within 40 points, so we're all within a 2-race span now.
Yeah.
And then constructors, we have moved into the constructors points lead.
That's something that you never thought you'd see. At least not the current F1.
But Ferrari, we actually have a decent gap too.
Yeah, we
Yep,
do.
really decent
And
gap.
I think
over
what's
them.
going to be interesting about this is I'm pretty sure that Hamilton is going to be consistently beating Ferrari.
Mhm.
So as long as we can beat them, that's going to That's going to be pretty good because Mercedes is down a bit. So
And it does look like Haas moved up over Toro Rosso, which should happen, honestly. Um,
yeah.
but
Well,
yeah,
they had a rough couple first races too.
yeah. Grosjean had like 2 DNFs or whatever it was.
I know.
But yeah, that's good. That's good. Good stuff.
Indeed.
So let's move on to the menu and see where we're going next. But overall, a good race. I'm happy with the results.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's my second win now.
Second win in 4 races.
Yep.
I don't
So-
think anybody ever doubted that you were the favorite going into this, but at least I'm hanging in there.
Now, the next race, however,
Spain.
I'm going to struggle big time.
Yeah, Spain is difficult, but yeah. Actually, we didn't even practice Spain.
Well,
did
no. No, we didn't.
we?
So- That's going to be interesting.
Indeed.
But, unless if John has anything to add,
Not really.
all right, let's get this over with then. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming or Jonathan Wolf 038, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and click that notification bell so you get a notification every single time we post a video. And we will see you next time.
Bye.